It's steps to everything. So once the historical site and everything was in motion along with that, now we coming with a builder's bill fund. 6 months to a year, we raised $500,000 to $1 million. Everything the brothers is talking about is right and exact as far as collecting money and doing things, but it's an order. What our account is 3 individuals on the account. If you're going to send any money, now you can do through Cash App. You can send it directly to the bank. If you do send it through Cash App, what is it? It's electronically recorded. Like I said, when we went to do the Apollo, you understand? And there ain't no bragging or boasting. Law intelligence came on last. Nobody's gonna give up their money like that. A law intelligence, who y'all gave the money to?
Gave it to you.
What happened?
Did the show.
Everything that was supposed to happen, right? Because for one, you ain't got no business holding nobody holding no money. They don't know how to deal with money. Like I said, don't be, oh, well, this one or that one. Okay, that's all cool in the game. You know what I'm saying? But we all live and die for this. My word is bond, regardless to whom or what. And I'll give my life before my word shall fail. And I've been doing this. So when they step in there talking about Region 4, this, that, and the third, Region 4, we've been the most consistent regional conferences in this nation.
Yes, sir.
I'll never get up here and brag and boast about nothing I done did. I've been doing this shit since I was a young dog. But I'm not going to let nobody come in here because believe me, y'all want to talk Vanguard? Vanguard. You ain't going to walk in here and just do anything you want to do and then shuffle it and cover it up because you got the right people that's along with you now. We supposed to roll with that shit. Let's cross-examine everything. If it was going to go down like that before, and it was so simple to go down like that before, then why didn't go down in the first place? The trade-related interest taxes that they receive more gold for what? They labor, which was more than they was earning in their own country. It's just more than what we was earning as being a part of the nation of God to us, the 5%. And I don't care what none of y'all say. Again, go watch the brother Law B. Tell y'all that on the 12th day, it was 12 of them. And even though I knew, but my like been told me that since 1976, what the Father told us. But like he said in that bill, he said on the Knowledge Wisdom Day, it was all the God from what? God is right here, from Pilar and from Mecca. And it was 12 of them. With the Father made 13. And what did he tell us? Y'all want to go so far back to now, all y'all just want to be is some regular individual. You don't even hear brothers walking around no more talking about the black man is God. I got a platform called God in them Streets. And I'm using the street knowledge, I'm using my book knowledge and college graduating, I'm using me being about this because it's diversity now. You're not going to track all the young just sitting up there quoting degrees. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all got to come to a parliament to listen to somebody break down some degrees to y'all, you're in the wrong place. It's knowledge itself. The top of the lesson of the student in Roman says, the following questions must be answered 100% before submitting to student to say lesson number 1. You got to qualify, disqualify yourself. Lord, make us no followers. And down at the bottom, what it said, one only learns what one teaches what?
Self.
Self. This is an agreement of all minds is one. They told the truth about that. Because all these older brothers that's here, a Allah told them all something on the side differently. Steady see Allah calls doing. I give credit where credit is due because I'm a scientist. So I know when to keep the silence. You know what I'm saying? And he said when y'all watching about the brother Allah loves, that was a militant. And when the father went back, he got up in front, what was that? I think God cipher, and told the guards, if I catch any of y'all using heroin, I'm a king I love. And he was going after the guineas. He was going after everybody in the hood that was selling heroin, to the point that they took his life. And see, Allah said it there. He said, and see, this when y'all study. Before I get to this point, that reinforced what I heard on the Otisville interview.
That's right.
The man asked the father, where do you see yourself in the future? The father said, I'm not going no further.
That's right.
Understanding born, Coin Delpo, he knew what it was. He knew he made the sacrifice for his life to tell his truth. But also in there, when see Allah explains the picture and the background, you got a board with Muhammad Ali and Henry Cooper. Right? The father was going to go see that fight. They postponed the fight because Ali got a suspension. This was 67. You know what the father said to them? Go look at it, because I'm telling you thoroughly. So I know what I'm saying. The father said, I will never see Ali fight again. Why? Because 67 and 3 understanding is God's cipher. So that means the father was gone before he got a chance to see Ali fight again. Let's keep this plain and simple. If I gotta get up and break Patmos down to y'all and all this stuff like that, you're in the wrong place. This is the stuff for the babies. Not for y'all to be coming here and somebody educate. The only part of that was nation business is what they did on their hand. Otherwise than that, everybody was standing up here freelancing with how much math they know. And you want me to do that? I could be up here for God hours, non-stop. And let's get to the Ivan Van Sertimore. Let's get to the A.J. Rogers. Let's get to Yusuf Ben Document. Why? Because when I was, now Bill or now born or some shit, I came to the rally with a whole duffel bag when I went away to college. Because that's the father's teaching. Look at Black Sandbar when he did the joint they did at Schaumburg and how he talked about and we came into parliament with your hand on back with the father would tell you, put it on front with it.
Oh man,
Ain't nobody said y'all supposed to sit in here and be no followers. The Father gave us the greatest gift in the universe to be free and independent thinkers.
yes sir.
If you gotta get up here and break down all the math to the master, I ain't got nothing wrong with you, Professor. That's fly. But I ain't gonna lie, we did that back in 77, 76. Divine Prince. How long you done know me? Have you known me to have a school prior to putting any money out? But you know me since I was a baby. When you came around us, did we have a fountain of youth out in East Medina? Thank you.
Bill, God.
The book that I show y'all bit by bit, because I won't put all that out there, because a lot of y'all ain't nothing but vultures.
Come with here. Bill, God.
And a bunch of y'all come around and y'all act like y'all the great I am, the great mighty, omnipotent, and then you fizzle out. Or next thing you know, we're looking for you because you done took some money and ran off. And y'all see, right? What did I do all day? Y'all can't say I don't do the knowledge. Knowledge is respect. That's why I sat back for 2-3 hours to see what type of taper was being pulled. And you know why a lot of times the because they don't like that certain individual. I don't like that certain individual. But guess what? He my brother to the heart and to the mind. You know why? Because anybody that I know is with this 1,000% through my inner life. That's who you have love for. And guess what? Y'all can tell me anything. I had fake 5%ers down in Region 4 after we built the school, 100 grand, 60 grand out of my pocket, turn around and in one day try to take my life. And brothers that know me all my life, but yet somebody can say a little this, oh, he a little that, he a little this, but you know what it is? A lot of y'all is haters anyway. Because hey, the majority of y'all won't say that shit to my face. But we can go mathematically, or we can do the other thing. I like to do the other thing very well. But guess what? I don't do that. Because Islam don't teach me to be the aggressor. But if you violate me, and you violate what this stands for, whether it's the college institution, the penal institution, any institution I go to, Allah is God. We stand on our square, ain't no B-boy. It's the gods, like this. This is how we grew up in this. And I love all my older brothers to a certain degree, good, bad, and different. You know why? Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here.
Okay.
Stop walking around all the time talking about fucking, oh God, they ain't do this, they ain't do that, they ain't do this. I'm the great omnipotent. How you think this got here? When it was a few of them walking around talking about the black man is God in the 60s? Who the first person we taught? Our mom. The old earth. When you walk in there and say, I ain't eating no swine no more. Or when she walked out and that hand was in there, man, I'm going to dish it. Out the window. No, you won't get your all self-taught. The schools and everything. This ain't come out of no air pocket. So a lot of y'all now can go on cyberspace and get 120 degrees. Talking about a book written with 120 degrees and I'm going to change this. Nah, what? The sovereignty, all that shit back then, right? Because if you study and stop being surface dwellers, because see, you're a surface dweller, anytime somebody can just sit up there and you go, you're right, I agree. The Lord said there's three most important things that you got to do when you saying that you live this reality. Don't take nothing on face value. Everything is subjected to show and prove. And then the Lord B taught me this. It got to come out right and exact. That's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. We don't need nothing but the supreme mathematics and the supreme alphabet. Once you learn that one is no longer one anymore, and one means knowledge, and see, that's what kills me. Because cats say, oh, I'm God, I got knowledge. But as soon as a woman walk by you, or whatever, and there, oh, Father, you see King of God. What makes you a great God than me? If I can't teach her, what makes you think you can teach her? When we was young and knowledge and we came in here, we did go near earth that wasn't our earth. This is why we made the earth put our name in the flag. Not your name. Because I'm held responsible for you. To uplift you. Not for our earth to walk behind us, for our earth to walk alongside us. The universe is everything. Sun, moon, and star. Black man, black woman, and black child. Y'all better make sure y'all subscribe to my channel too, God in the Street. I ain't playing. And I'm on it. Say anything about the 5% nation. I'm on it. Because because we got to deliver this in all type of ways. You see, me and my brother, I love to death. The law of reality, we ready to go at it, because he used to be in the law of reality. We'll straighten it out later on. That's my big brother, I love him. But the Lord said there's the best number amongst y'all. You understand? So I want to play cleanup anyway. You know, I want to be that fourth back. So when everything else is said and done, they found, you know why they didn't want me up there, right? Y'all see? Y'all see why they've been holding me back all day? Because they want to hold you back from the truth. Where they at? Woo.
Where you at?
If we did it was wrong, did they disappear? And there was no one left here to speak our language?
Tell them, God.
Supreme mathematics, science, everything in life. Everything. That is our way of life. You can't go wrong. If you teaching your babies like that, how are they going to go wrong in school? I ain't going to go too much further, but when I was locked up in the belly of the beast, down in that sea, and they kept trying to come for me, they finally got me. You know how they got me? 8 o'clock at night, searched my locker, and they found a flag. They found me and Born King standing in front of the school. And because it was a flag up there, I caught an 8 charge. That's like if I stabbed, killed somebody. That's the biggest charge you can get. Because why? We're classified as a gang. STG. And I was in school. So when they sent the hearing officer, I ripped her to shreds. And when I finished with her, you know what she said? She said, you're one of the most intelligent men I ever ran into in my life. Because she asked me the question, she said, why y'all study those degrees? I said, just like you see all the individuals go out in the yard and they pump weight so they can get the mirror, I'm cut up for the wig, the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? We exercise, utilizing that part called memorization. Therefore, when our children learn, they 120, and I know it for a fact. I learned 120 at 14 years old. School was a breeze after that. College, I partied like out of this world. But guess what? Equality hour, I wake up, I grab my book, and I study, and I go on in there and pass the test. Because most of the time, true and false questions and multiple choice questions does not tell how intelligent a person is. My historian teacher, he had an introduction to African civilization. He give us a chapter to read, we come back to class, and he just start asking us questions out the book. Not bragging or boasting again, but you know what he did after a while? Shout, you can't answer no more questions. Because I know Max Musa, I know Miley, Sam Hay, you know, all this. The 100 amazing facts of the so-called Negro. Africa's gift to America. We got too much out there. And I was afraid to get up on these social media sites because we don't come from that school. I was scared of pictures. I'm scared of all that. But guess what? That's the vehicle. We ain't gonna be on the street corners no more. Look around. Everybody in here, except for the young that had to ask us earlier, where is her airline? So we can all come in like we in church and sit down and listen to the brothers build and sound real fantastic. What's going to happen afterwards? So like I said, there's 2 or 3 projects that's going on right here, right now. Okay? I'm not going to tell y'all not to support what, you know, Hashim, Tamari, Bilal, and Black Justice is doing. Just like I'm not going to tell you not to support what the law of mathematics in them is doing. Just like I'm going to tell you not to support what we do. It doesn't matter that we all doing different entities. If it's all toward the supreme reality of manifesting the law world manifest and changing. Listen, man, we in the fourth quarter. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm Equality Cipher. Equality Cipher. This is it.
Youngster.
It's not no other side of the coin for me no more. So this is why I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Because why? He'll kill you quicker for telling the truth. Like I say on my joint, they're selling 100 keys of crack in your community. So anytime you're putting your life on the line, and that's why I want y'all to understand, messing with some jive pretenders, jive 5%ers or pretenders, I almost lost my life. But yet I still hear people jump up here in the parliament and start talking people's names that they don't have no idea was an intricate part in it. And the reason why I say that is this is how you know the love is wrong. You my brother. Ain't nobody can send me to do nothing to no God. For what? And then if I find out, I'm going to go tell the God, and we're going to be plotting on how we're going to do the person who sent us.
That's a fact.
The love ain't there no more. So understand what I said, y'all, through all of this. Y'all did not hear me at the end say our program is better than the next one program, and this shouldn't be done, and these brothers, how you gonna talk about who's in charge of something? No, y'all coming along and y'all family doing something. I'm burnt out on doing shit. And I still drove all the way up here. That's why when they see me come through the door, they already said, not my man, the wrong shot because he loved me. You know what I'm saying? That's the divine prince because he loved me. But you know, y'all seen it all day. We ain't gonna let him get in there. Now I get in here, all the people that's supposed to be on the spot with the great ideals, where they go to? You know what? But the truth will repel you. The truth will chase you across the Arabian desert. And I stand on my spot. I heard a cat say to my first student, Arish that just came home, Shabu ain't one of us. He just a drug dealer and he don't know his lesson. But you just seen me. If you felt like that, why you didn't say that to my face? Because you know why? The majority are cowards. You know why? Because I'm